I started working with people and helping them trying to lose weight from the past 1.5 years. And over this period of time, it became very clear as to why most of the people who try to lose weight eventually fail in long term. What we do is we look at weight loss as a one-dimensional problem that has some causes, and weight loss we look at weight loss as a one-dimensional solution that has some causes. That you just need to do some few things that might be like a ketogenic diet or a low-fat diet or intermittent fasting or something like that. We just do these things and we lose weight. The thing is, weight loss is a problem that has a huge, like a massive amounts of emotional and environmental side involved that we completely overlook on. There are a few factors like being in a calorie deficit, eating more protein, being active and things like that that needs to be controlled in order to lose weight. But most of us cannot control those factors because we are controlled by these emotions, these emotional issues and these environmental issues. So this is the topic of today's video that I really want to hammer onto people, and I really want you to understand this. Without this, there is no losing weight ever. You'd be just stuck in this shitty cycle of trying very hard, binging, trying very hard, ruining your own progress, and this will never end, and this will just end up in frustration and self-hatred. Most of us, whether we want to lose weight or not, aren't really at a very happy place in our life. We might not be very miserable, but most of the people, at least in their 20s and 30s and 40s that I have observed, are really not very happy with their lives. They're depressed, they have problems in their relationships, they have problems with their careers, and there is a huge shitstorm going on in their lives already. And in this state of mind, in this emotional state, when you try to lose weight, getting motivated by hating yourself, you just add on to your misery. So if someone made fun of you, and because you took that as your motivation to go on this weight loss journey, there is a huge chance that you're just going to fail at this just because you're going to burn out. When you're getting fueled by these negative emotions of hating yourself and just changing yourself because you hate yourself, you generally burn out and tire out very fast. And losing weight is a process that requires, it's almost a continuous uphill battle. It's a journey where there is no stopping ever. You just need to put consistent work every single day, and all of these efforts that you're taking, if all of these efforts are motivated by a negative emotion inside you and emotional trauma inside you, then it's just simply going to burn you out very fast. And when you burn out, you either give it up all completely 100%, or you just get into these self-sabotaging behaviors of binge eating, or finding some or the other excuse to not going to the gym, or finding some or the other excuse to not even like cooking your food, or not eating healthy, or just million kinds of excuses that we all use to not stay on track. So that's a lot of philosophy. But what I want to tell you in this video is there is a right way to do all of these things. This right way might not sound that fascinating. After listening to this right way, you might not get very pumped up and excited, and you wouldn't write down your goals for the next 3 months and things like that. But in my opinion, this is the only way to do it. And it starts from really assessing where your motivation is coming from. Is your motivation coming from a place of self-hatred, or is your motivation coming from a place of showing off your sexy body, on like Instagram or social media, or showing off your body to the opposite sex, or getting attention, getting validation, or fitting into a group? Some group of friends made fun of your body, and now you want to lose weight and show that to them that I'm better than you and things like that. If your motivation is coming from that place, you're just multiplying your misery, and that's not going to end up at a good place. the right way to go about all of these things, to lose weight, to get healthy, to have a better health, is basically to have an element of self-care woven into your approach. The approach of self-care, really trying to take care of your own body, and then getting to a point where you are proud of your body, or getting to a point where you're healthy, you have a good body composition and things like that, is always going to have, is not where you are going to ever beat yourself for doing something. So this is a very common phenomenon that people are doing really good, and then they binge, and after the binge they go down this really self-sabotaging path of beating themselves. Most of the people just never come back on track. They just keep beating themselves. They for a moment come back on track, but they again start to binge, and this cycle of just binging and restricting just continues forever. If you're beating yourself for messing up, then you're not probably doing it for yourself. You're probably not doing it. It probably does not have that element of self-care woven into this thing. Okay, so I hope that I haven't confused you, but I just want to let you know that losing weight is very hard, and if your motivation is coming from a bad place of proving yourself to anyone or fitting into some category of people, then you're pretty much going to fail. When you do it for yourself, you don't really obsess over getting that ripped six-pack, so you don't really get obsessed with chasing that perfect zero figure that you saw that model having on Instagram. You're not really chasing any kind of perfection. Every step in that direction makes you proud, makes you feel relieved, makes you more happy, makes you more content, makes you restores your mental peace, and it just adds up into this positive energy. If it feels like you're doing everything right, you're even getting success, but it kind of is getting darker inside, then most probably you're doing it incorrectly.